Hello, everyone. It's me, Cyndi Seidelman. It's time for a Wednesday vlog for January 12th, 2022. Okay, gonna try to be reasonable here, but if I go off on a tangent, let me explain why. Amy Schneider, 30-day champion on Jeopardy, kicking butt, taking names, doing what she is supposed to do as a Jeopardy super champion. She is over $1 million. She's now fourth place in total winnings, fourth place in games won. She is the highest earning female Jeopardy champion. She's also the longest running female Jeopardy champion that's ever been. Uh, about a few weeks ago, took out Larissa Kelly's long running. No, it was Julia Collins who had the 20 game streak. Larissa Kelly was the highest earning female winner. She got that by winning the All Star games. She got $333,000 off of that. Some stupid stuff has been said on the internet. Apparently, now the attack on Amy Schneider, aside from being trans, is that Jeopardy is rigged in her favor. And where do I go with this? Some of the instances saying she's quick on the buzzer. Well, could be true. Well, it all depends on fast buzzers, but let me explain something. It's not hard to practice the buzzer. I mean, it's easy to find one of these at home. This is a simple ballpoint pen, the click style pen. Click like that. It's roughly the same technology as in the buzzer. You go like this. Stuff like that. And it's about the same, diameter as in like a Sharpie pen. And so essentially you'd be going like this with the Jeopardy buzzer or something like that. Now, plus it's also knowing trivia. And Amy Schneider being in a lot of trivia leagues in the past, so she knows her stuff. So it's not like she's some nobody or some nitwit who the producers Jeopardy thought, let's put her on the show anyways. I mean, we have to remind ourselves when it comes to Jeopardy. Here's the thing, and why I think the rigged comments are idiotic. You have to pass a test to get on Jeopardy, and I don't know what the cutoff is, but I think it's like 38 out of 50 or 40 out of 50 in this test in order to pass. And even then, you're not guaranteed to be on the show. There are interviews you have to take to get on the show. You have to pass a background check to get on the show. You don't have to know anybody that's currently working on Jeopardy or in Sony or working for Sony whatsoever. She passed all of those parameters, so she got on to be on the show. And it's leading me to this. If Amy Schneider was only like a 6-day champion or so, got into the Tournament of Champions just by being a 6-day champion and won like $150 some odd thousand, I don't think you would see this searing amount of hatred gumming through the airwaves, coming through the internets. I just don't get it. And it's kind of leading me to this conclusion. It's simple transphobia at its worst. Knowing that the boogeyman of, trans exclusionary radical feminists and certain members of the far right, namely those that work for the Daily Wire and stuff like that, they can't get her and people turn on her just for being trans. So they get them to turn on her by saying Jeopardy is rigged. And it doesn't work. Because if anybody even takes a look at one moment of game show history, will know that you can't rig a quiz show in anybody's favor. You can't rig a game show in anybody's favor. It's not possible anymore. There are so many watchdogs. There are so many federal government agencies. I mean, Mark Burnett tried it with Our Little Genius back in 2010. And I will be honest, if that show actually got on air, knowing what happened to the Our Little Genius show, I doubt Fox even exists. I doubt Mark Burnett even has a job. He's not running MGM right now. And I'm also reading, I'll say this, I commented on Twitter because this stuff was getting to me. The same people are saying that Jeopardy is rigged in favor of Amy Schneider are the same people who hate her because she is trans. And from what I got posting that on Twitter, it's turning out to be true. I also got it in my personal Discord. The Game Show Gumbo Discord, there's a link down there. Somebody said that unpopular fact, Amy Schneider is not a biological woman. Eh? She's a woman. It's how she identifies. It's what her legal documentation says. She is a woman. And how dare anybody say that she isn't a woman? I mean, you wouldn't say it to her face. You would probably... The only way people say that is because they know that she can't do anything to them because of the anonymity of the internet. Unless you're popular, you have a following, and then you can get suspended off Twitter for being a dumbass. Just look at Matt Welch on the Daily Wire, saying a whole bunch of stupid stuff about Amy Schneider, and he gets kicked off for about a day or so. This whole thing just frustrates me to no end. She's great on Jeopardy. She knows how to play the game. She watches the show. She studies. Anything and everything that other people would do on Jeopardy, like studying, I mean, Madame Odio didn't get this amount of hatred. James Holzhauer didn't get this amount of hatred. Hell, let's go back to, I'll bring her up again, Julia Collins, winning 20 games. She didn't get anywhere the amount of hatred that Amy Schneider does. And the main reason for that is because she is trans and she is kicking ass on the show. Much the likes of Madame Odio that we saw earlier this season. James Holzhauer a couple of years ago. Brad Rutter winning over $5 million on Jeopardy, winning close to $5 million on Jeopardy. Ken Jennings, the GOAT. And if you listen to any single Jeopardy contestant who's been on Jeopardy and is on Twitter, Facebook, or any other social media about this, will tell you that she is one of the best players to ever exist. And let's face it, if anybody knows Jeopardy contestants and how they play, it is former Jeopardy contestants. Madame Odio is defending her, probably going to face off against her in the Tournament of Champions coming in like 2023. Because usually Jeopardy does Tournament of Champions once every 2 years. You got Ken Jennings, the host, defending her for being a great Jeopardy champion. And this comes back to my point. Those are saying that Amy Schneider is cheating would normally go after because she's trans. And those people are dead wrong. Schneider is a Jeopardy super champion through and through. No ifs, ands, or buts. And anybody who says otherwise is just being transphobic, in my opinion. I want to thank everybody for watching this. Usually my vlogs aren't meant to be full-blown rants, but this one had to be. I want to thank everybody for watching. If you like this video, share it, give it a thumbs up. Comment what you think about this whole Amy Schneider situation with Jeopardy. Hopefully she wins more than 30 games at the time of this recording. And if you want to help fund the channel, become a Patreon backer at patreon.com/GameShowGumbo. I'm Cyndi Seidelman, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.